Hi guys, the moment CAT is over, all eyes are on the SNAP exam. We get 3 weeks ka time after CAT exam before the SNAP exam happen, but people don't study for more than 1 week, and that's the main problem I want to address here. That we always ignore because we people are burnout here. After CAT, we need a break. Even though people are not studying for the CAT, they also need a break after the CAT exam because they've given the CAT exam. So in this video, I want you to strategize yourself for the next 15 days so that we can get SIBM. And trust me, because you have given CAT, I assume those are giving SNAP have given CAT. However the CAT went, I don't want to talk about that part. But we can easily make a comeback in the SNAP paper because basically I've done everything. Plus, the major change you will see in the SNAP paper as compared to the CAT paper is that you have seen all questions which are coming in the SNAP exam. You have solved similar kind of question earlier. CAT, you might have seen a lot of questions of fairly new types, especially DI and Quant as well. They innovated, put in new kind of questions. But for SNAP, they're all typical questions coming every year. So there are few things you have to take care of in the SNAP paper. Number one is a paper pattern. SNAP is a totally different ball game as compared to the CAT exam. So we have to make sure that we are able to strategize as per the new paper pattern. So that's the first thing you want to cover up in what are the different type of questions which are coming in the exam, how to tackle that. Then we'll move into the strategy for the SNAP exam so that we can get a call from the SIBM. So that's your target, to get SIBM call in next 15 days. I can give you many example. Recent example, girl scored 50% in the CAT exam and she went ahead to get 91% in the SNAP paper. 50 to 91 in 2 weeks. I can give you millions of examples of students like this who have scored very good marks in the SNAP exam but didn't do very well in the CAT paper. Another example, 99.95 percentile in SNAP and 78 percentile in CAT. 78 to 99.95. ठीक है, बहुत example ऐसे. So don't worry. All I need to do is to keep motivated. And trust me, SNAP is a very good colleges. All the colleges on SNAP are good. So we'll talk about the top colleges as we go along. ठीक है. So let's talk about first of all the different kind of questions which are coming. So I've divided CAT SNAP paper into parts. So first Quant 35 question. Mota breakup will be arithmetic 9 question. Geometry, numbers, algebra 12, time, speed, distance, time and work, PNC, probability 10 and DI 7. So first thing first you have to cover is DI. Typical question यार, pie chart, line graph, bar graph, वही घिसे पिटे question coming for the last 5 years. So if you do DI first, easy marks, not much calculation, score well, I can easily crack it. Second thing is arithmetic. You have done CAT, we know already percentage, profit and loss, all this topic. I just have to revise all those things. Yeah. Geometry, numbers and arithmetic, algebra. Apart more than this, important is time, speed, distance, time and work and PNC probability. I wanted to focus on PNC probability, time, speed, distance, time and work because there are 10 questions. 3 topics is giving you 10 questions. And if you start doing every day one topic, I can easily complete the syllabus in 1 week to 10 days. Fine, doing 1 or 2 topics every day. Because you've given CAT, we already know everything. I just have to revise them. I don't need to do very tough question. I will do easy question only. Because anyway, you can't complete the paper. So why to look at the tough question? Let's pick up all the easy question first and do them. So Quant, this is a mota breakup. This breakup total is 40 because last year paper was 40 question. This year there are 35 question. They've reduced 5 question. So we'll see that as well as we go along. Moving to the verbal section, there are 4 parts. Verbal, vocabulary 12 question. You have to work on vocabulary, fill the blanks, all those things. Grammar 8 question. RC 20 and other like para jumble, para completion 8 question. So parajumble RC you have already done while preparing for the CAT exam. I need to work on is grammar and vocabulary. Vocabulary obviously we can't improve that much overnight. If you have word power made easy, great, please do that. Or at least go through the most commonly repeated words. High frequency vocabulary words are available everywhere. So I want you to go through all of them so that you are comfortable. Plus practice a few questions on fill the blanks, close tests so that we can expect more marks in that area as well. So 12 questions there. Grammar 8. So grammar is something you need to work on. Same for IFT, same go for SNAP, same go for CET as well. You have to work on grammar and vocab because this is not coming in the CAT exam but very important for the other exams. So verbal point of view, these are the 4 areas I need to focus on. Okay, half of things already covered. I need to work on the grammar and vocabulary part. Yeah. Moving to the logic section, traditional logic 20 question, coin decoding, input output, Dyson sense, blood relationship, ranking based, mathematical based question, ranking based. Ram is third from behind, and fifth from the front, what is the final ranking? All those kind of questions which are based on maths as well are coming there. Puzzles 10 question, critical reasoning 10 question. Now critical reasoning is something you need to work on. It's cause and effect, course of action, all these kind of questions you need to practice a lot. Even for the puzzles as well, because in CAT the level of difficulty was a different ball game altogether. So here it's a typical arrangement based question which are coming, so we need to practice for that. Level is not very easy, but yeah, it's still doable as compared to the CAT exam. Fine. So what we've done for the CET students, if you are taking our mocks, if you joined our program, what we have done, we have broken up the snap paper into these parts. So I want you to focus on each of the parts. Moving to the GK section is current affairs. So all I want to do is current affairs. So two ways to do that. Number one, in your app, if you're CET student, in your app we have a daily GK. Then I want you to download PDFs of GK on the monthly basis. Just Google it out, January 2008 PDF, you'll get a lot of PDFs. Then again in login ID, we have a weekly test, January, February, March first week, March second week, every week by week test. Fine. So the advantage of giving a test is at least I'll remember the option. PDF I don't remember because there's so much text. And MCQ, because the options are given to me, I can easily remember the options. So that will help you as well. So you have to go through all the best part is you only need to do current affair of 1 year at least you have to do. You can do for 2 years as well, but let's at least do the 1 year ka current affair. So in CET King we have mocks. So I want you to give around 8 to 10 mocks. Kam padho chalega. Especially for the people who don't want to study now because CAT ho gaya, you don't want to open the books. At least let's do ulta. Let's give the mocks. Let's give as many mocks as possible. So your target should be to give 8 mocks at least for the snap paper. So every alternative mock you can give. And then in your login ID, we have divided, in your skill builder test, we have divided into all these sections. There are 5, 10 topics on each of these tests. So I want you to focus on each of the tests as well. Yeah. So that I gave one mock. I found out that I'm very weak in grammar. I need to practice more grammar. So give test on grammar. So there are 5, 10 tests on each of these areas in your login ID. Fine. So CAT jaisa bhi gaya jaane do. Let's make a comeback in the snap paper. So all the tests, all the mocks are there. We are also conducting workshops in classroom and online for snap paper. So in case you want to join us, you can join us for these workshops. I'll give the details in the comment box, cetking.com/shop. You can go there and buy or call us on the numbers given below in case you want to join us. Yeah. So this is a complete overview about the typical. So that's first thing to take care of. Number 2 is the mock. So to give 8 to 10 mocks as we discussed because the pattern have changed. So I have to adjust my strategy as per the new paper pattern. So that will be via mocks. Yeah. Third part is how to manage your day. Snap paper आपका छूटने वाला. You can't complete the full paper. Yeah. If you've given the NMAT exam, your paper, you might have left a few questions. CET, SNAP, whichever exam you're taking, because number of questions more, there are 150 marks total. So obviously you can't complete the paper. So easy way out is let's break the paper into parts. So what I recommend is 120 minutes time what we have is let's break the timer into parts. Easy way out is 43 section. So quant 40 minutes, logic 40 minutes, GK and verbal I don't need 40 minutes total. So I can break into 35 minutes and 5 minutes or maybe 30 minutes and 10 minutes the way you want to break up. So you have to break the paper into sections. CAT we could survive because there was a section. Fine. If you remember, people, I don't know if you've seen that, realize in the CAT paper, the moment verbal section was over, there was a huge uproar in the class. Sheets changing, lammi sansing, because they took a break. They took care of the break. Yes, one section over, we moved to the next section. Fresh again. Again, the motivation came back. Fine. Again, which went down later on. That's a different issue, but recap. Then quant started again fresh. So same thing I'm recommending here. Let's refresh ourselves in the paper. Okay. Fine. So that's very, very important to refresh. So same here, we're going to break into parts. So quant 40 minutes, verbal 30 minutes, logic 40 minutes, and GK 10 minutes. That's an ideal breakup. So you have to put a timer. When you're giving a test or a mock, you have to put a timer so that we can perform according to that. And coming to the targets. In quant section, you have to attempt minimum 20. Now SIBM call. I will make the camera thoda this side to show you the cutoffs. Yeah. So SIBM, I expect the cutoff to be around 60 to 65 to 70. SMHRD 60 to 65. SIB and SIBM Bangalore is 55 to 60. That's the expected cutoff from my side. Now to touch 65 to 70 marks, you have to attempt at least 85 to 90. And that's my target for you. Is attempt have to be 85. If you're not attempting 85 question, it's almost impossible to get a call from SIBM unless your accuracy is very, very high. Yeah, so that's your target attempt. So for that breakup, ideal breakup is quant 20 question, verbal 25, logic 25, and GK 15. That's a typical breakup for you out of 85. Fine. If you do attempt 85, it's a very good chance you can get 70 marks. Now, if your accuracy is very good, maybe you to attempt less, attempt 75, and you can still get 65. Now, you have to adjust the attempt according to your liking, but that's a typical ideal attempt, ideal target for you. So you have to form your own targets as per how much you want to do so that you get 70 marks. And that's where the SIBM will be there, 65 to 75 marks. 65 to 70 is the cutoff for SIBM. That's what I predict for this year as well. So this is a mota plan for the SNAP exam. So number one, I have to make a strategy because it's a different type of paper. Number two, I have to look at all the new kind of questions which are coming in the exam because it's a different type of paper. Number three is GK. I need to focus on GK because there's GK and GK was not in the CAT exam. So 3-4 things you can handle, you can easily get a call from SNAP. And best part is most of people are feeling demotivated. They're not given to open up any books. Fine. So if in the same league, if you want to open the books, give mocks. Give as many mocks as possible. After every mock, let's improve that. And we'll give tests. Give as many tests as possible. In your login ID, there are more than 150 tests. 5 tests on each of these areas here. Arithmetic, geometry, numbers, time, speed, distance, DI. So we have to focus on all these things. Fine. CAT जैसा भी गया जाने दो. Let's make a comeback. Fine. You will feel very vibrant. I used to work in IT company in Hinjewadi, and we used to go to SMHRD to have a coffee. Fine. In the evenings. Why? Because the coffee was good, and number two, the crowd was good. Symbiosis, trust me, the best crowd you will find will be in Symbiosis. So you are going to have a good time in Pune once you join the college. So let's keep the work hard. 15 more days and you can do well. So if you want to do your own, great. If you want to join us, you can join for the online program, books, mock, shortcuts. So we have designed the complete program for the SNAP exam so that you can score more marks by dividing the paper into parts. So every section we are going to drill down and improve the scores. So this will work wonders, especially for the people who don't want to open the books because now you're feeling demotivated. So let's refresh. Let's give more and more sectional tests, topic-wise tests, and we can score more marks. So mocks are there in the home page once you log in, and sectional tests and the skill builder in the assigned courses. All right. So all the best. Thank you.